I've seen my uncle's brain blown out already.
It's crazy, bro.
Most people fell once and quit.
Man named the gal on the channel. I can't believe that's just happened now while we're here. That's mad.
If I was gonna fail, I would have failed already.
This city's getting crazy, bro. Yo, my people, them behind the scenes. Creating our own buzz 2023. Got Cash in the building. So today, we've got 2 back-to-back podcasts, yeah? We've got the first one with Cash, which has been overdue. Me and Cash have been connected for years, but we've never actually got it in regards to creating content. So I'm looking forward to that. And then after that, we're shooting over to Knightsbridge. I've got an episode with a guy named Adam Abraham. Haven't met Adam before, but I've heard amazing things about him. His team reached out to me and said they wanted to get me on the pod. He's on ITV right now. He runs a jewelers in the middle of Knightsbridge. So it should be good, man. Let's see how it goes. First Brand Therapy podcast episode in London. About to get to work, man. For me, it's always business and brand first. Like, obviously, as well, the journey, the mindset of what he's had to go through. He's pivoted a lot. He's jumped through a lot of the big companies that we know. He always ends up in a CEO chair somehow, or like a top chair. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like, how has that happened? It's not coincidence. Like, and also, like, I like to speak to people that are overlooked a lot.
He was running 1Extra basically.
Running it, bro. I remember Mr. Views and that. He was running it, bro.
He was running 1Extra, and he was working with Smiler.
Yeah, that's right. That's his proper version, isn't it? Yeah.
Proper dog, you get me? And he's gone head of Spotify, built that up, left there, head of Apple Music, man. Straight to the ops.
Yeah. Literally. My thing is flowers, you know. That's all my thing is. And I feel like if you've got a little following, like, you should make, you know what I'm saying? You should make use of that, bro. Like, point the attention in the right direction, bro. That's why I even wanted to get Cash on as well, because also, aside of even man's journey, yeah, bro, man, I'm not realising what he's doing right now. Like, man, I actually not realising what's happening right now, like, as in right now, do you know what I'm saying? Cash's story is, he was popping. This is why I love Cash and I relate to Cash, man. I probably got love for Cash. He was popping. I relate. I was popping. He was popular. I relate. I was popular. Everyone was on him. He was the guy. Kind of, I mean, it's always the controversial debate, I don't wanna, but like him, Krypton Conan, Young'un, it was that era, Sneakbo. Some would say he was leading that, some would say, yeah? He got deported because he was originally from Jamaica. Didn't do anything, he just the paperwork, just lack of understanding of how you're meant to do the paperwork. Came back to bite him, got deported. When he got deported, everyone stopped shouting him. He wasn't the guy anymore, it's because he was outside, out of mind. Other people got signed, he got left behind. Phone calls stopped getting answered, as he said. Then, one thing he done, which we have to rate, because he's actually really good at what he does, he maintained a certain level. He never dropped below that. So he's still relevant now. He's someone who deserves the flowers. And why is it important to me? Because the UK culture of music, I was saying this yesterday to S and Cam, and I'm gonna start talking about this more. I was a part of the front line of it. I was there. I wasn't an artist, but I was there. And all the artists will vouch. I was there, I saw it all. I saw the whole way we transcended. From when Rashid first started Link Up, I was there. From when Posty started, I weren't close to Posty, but I watched that as an audience. Jamal, I remember when Jamal started out. So yeah, for me, conversations like this are very, very important. Cultural currency. I know you're slightly little vengeance, like low-key.
I did, I'm not gonna lie, I had a list.
I Bro, don't get twisted, man. When it's hard and there's no one calling your phone, bro, you build a list naturally. You gotta go through therapy to let go of that, bro. Yeah, man. The list I forget right now. When you're going through it, yeah, man. Like I said though, you have to have therapy to detach from it because, yeah, man. So for me, the list comes from like, bro, people will scream your losses and whisper your wins. So when you're going through stuff, you start to realize like, raw, that's how quick you kicked me. I just hit the floor, like, fucking hell, like. You create a list, man, of like, just people, like you shouldn't, I'm not saying you should, but I did. You create a list of people or things that happen where you're like, raw, like all I needed was a little help. All I needed was a sofa, bro. Like, all I needed was a this, or all I wanted was a that, bro. I'd done so much for people. My phone never used to stop before. And then all of a sudden, no one was picking up the phone. That's the only way I can say it. What I started to learn is people who have been on this journey of success and have gone through ups and downs have all relate. Flumsy related, a couple people related to that. Cash would relate because everyone turned their back, a lot of people turned their back on him. And that's what happens. But you grow tough skin from it.
I just realised the list was getting long, man. I'm saying, you know what? I'm gonna end up beefing everyone. I don't care.
Yeah, I do, man. Yeah, I do have a list, but it's just a lot shorter. I do have a list because some people really tried to end me, and I feel like people made decisions that disregarded me, and it's just like, fuck him. So in my head, there's still, I'm just being honest. I'm not, but I don't wanna promote that though. Because it's not good, I know it's not good. And eventually, maybe before I see them, I'll get rid of the list. Hopefully, before I see them. Yeah, 100%.
If I know what our relationship is based on,
No expectations,
I don't have no expectations.
100%.
If I think you're my brethren, fam,
100%.
I always use the security at the Universal building. Me and my man were proper cool.
Yeah.
Every time I went there, he'd hail me up, I hailed him up.
But you let them in.
I ain't heard from him in years.
Yeah.
I don't feel no way.
Yeah, because it's just a security
That's
guard,
what
innit?
that was. But if I think you're my brethren, fam,
Yeah.
if I have you as that, like beyond that, I have you as a brother,
Yeah.
and then I go through what I go through and I don't hear from you, I'm gonna feel some kind of way.
You should have fans, you should have two more than.
Bro, literally, I'd say, no word of a lie, 80% of the people that was in my life disappeared.
Another episode of the Brand Therapy Show where we discuss businesses, brands and experiences in a therapeutic conversation. And it was only right that I started out the podcast tour with my brother, the legend himself, Cash, my brother. Come on, bro.
Good?
Alright, cool. Where did we first come across each other, bro? Nah.
That's what I'm saying. Right, oh my goodness, it's gonna get crazy on YouTube.
Wait.
She's watching this right now.
Oh my days. He done me with this one. Brother, big YouTube, you know.
Long story short, we met through some sort of mutual women at some point. We were that guy, we were those guys. In those times, you know what I'm trying to say?
I didn't know you knew I was those guys. I knew you was that guy.
I knew you was that guy. Where I grew up in Jamaica, there was a lot of things that I was numb to from, alright, before I ever stepped foot in Peckham, I've seen my uncle's brain blown out already.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say? And he is not a bad boy.
Yeah.
He's the good uncle. You get what I'm saying? I've already seen life show me shit that is made happen to people who I feel don't deserve it.
I've spent years and years undoing a lot of habits.
Right.
Pain, trauma, things you think are normal, mindsets, bare things. Yeah? You don't carry a bad energy compared to all the things you've been through. I know man going through half of that and then walk in the room and it feels like murder, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So how have you been able to put some of that to ease and cut through basically?
I'm not gonna lie, fam, it's a full-time job. You get me? And it's only recently when my little brother moved my little brother in with me. It's the first time someone's been there on my day-to-day and seen how much I do in order to be that person you see. You get what I'm trying to say? And he's made me realize, fam, like he said, I don't know how the fuck you do it. You get what I'm trying to say? But it takes a lot. It's not an easy task for me to do, but if I walk in the room and it feels heavy, no one's gonna want me in that room again. I work off of energies.
Yeah.
When I was there, it didn't feel like my story ends here. You get what I'm trying to say? It just feels like, it felt like, alright, cool, you're here now. This is your version of 50 Cent getting shot 9 times.
Yeah. There has to be a comeback.
So it's like, all you gotta do is make it through this shit. I don't know how long I'm gonna be here, but I know I get back to England at some point. And it's not like I'm there saying that in my head.
Very in-depth conversation with my brother Cash. This was about giving him his flowers. This is someone who has not only persevered, who has been through hella ups and downs, hella roller coasters, still head toe to toe, still got an amazing career ahead of himself. And on top of that, a very, very intelligent, intentional brother. So bro, I appreciate you for coming on the platform. It was everything I knew we would have and more anyway.
The next one's in the bike.
Come on, we out, peace! Yeah, man. Come on, man.
Good episode still.
Can't lie, man. Yeah, man. Proper, that's proper, that's cool. Firstly, thank you, bro, because you're very hands-on now. I appreciate it, bro.
I am coming to the bike, fam. I feel like I'm gonna thrive.
Hey,
hella gems,
serious.
all of that stuff, man.
And Magnum. I'm mixing the Henny with the Maggie.
Fuck it, man. I told you I'm on holidays.
It is what it is, man.
Oh, that's Jimbo. Yes, big Jim. Jimbo, catch Jimbo.
Respect, son.
It's alright, bless it.
Jarvis, my brother Simpson. I can't lie, I love the way it started though. That was good, innit?
Yeah,
that
it was good captain. He's probably talking about literally school days.
Yeah, he's
definitely talking about school days. Yeah.
That's why you never used to like me, yes.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, because you were someone that was like, you was like everywhere, but remember MSN was the thing, it wasn't Instagram and
no
stuff.
one knew where man belonged to. That's why you started hating.
And you probably had bare little miss tweets and baby tweets and...
Girls.
And I see Twitter, man. Hey, Twitter, man.
Oh, different when you go yard on holiday for 2-3 weeks to living out there, bro. You get me? Like, 5 years.
I don't think I can do it.
Most of the man that I speak to can't do it.
I don't think I can do it still.
No man, we've been through half of that they walk, like I said, they walk in the room and it's like all their regret and pain and L's and all these things on their chest.
I'm out there as someone that's been dipped. I'm better off than them.
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, in the end's looking at me like I'm in a misfortunate situation, and these lot are looking at me like I've landed. I'm like an angel. God's on to them.
Right, man's like, right, you was there for 5 years. Cousin, I take my hats off.
Listen.
Is it like if you just go yard and you're just in the flipping hotel and you're not going no town or nothing like that, you're not really gonna get
You're not saying that
experience what my man has actually gone through.
I got to yard and realised I'm not as humble as people thought, because I'm thinking like, right, like man's used to access to water now. I gotta get up, and it's the natural. See, like I said, like I've never felt any haterism in me. I felt that.
I love that you said that.
I felt that in me. It's like, bro, I gotta get up and go and get.
Fuck it,
I'm gonna do it, but that's what I realize. You know,
the thing is, you're humble, but you're bougie.
that's what it is. It's like you're not
Come from a different
You can't miss what you
experience
ain't
where it's
had. You can't miss what you ain't had, and I've had access to these things. So not being able to have access to them immediately, but I developed and I immersed in that quickly.
I know that power still.
Trust me, bro.
It's like nothing can't do you now.
Right, trust
Like,
me, bro.
that's it, innit?
Trust me, bro.
There's nothing I can't do
Because
now.
you know what it is, if I was gonna fail, I would have failed already. You get me? I would have been done already if I was gonna be done, fam. Like, there's no point in me making it back here if it's gonna fail. It can't fail. The way I look at life is we're in this big world, but you have to create your own world. You understand? When man's a kid, you can't dictate who you speak to. People are gonna come into your room when you want them to come in, when they want to come into your room. You get what I'm trying to say? We're adults now, you have to create your own world. And in my world, I only allow certain type of energies in. We can be cool and be brethren, but there's certain things you let run in your personal household that I wouldn't let run in my personal household. Now that doesn't mean we can't be brethren. You get what I'm trying to say? It's just, that's your world. And we have a mutual path where you can enter my world and I enter your world because we have a mutuality there. But your world is your world, bro. You get what I'm trying to say? My world, I created, there's different rules and regulations to it, and not everybody will understand it.
No, Candy's so wise, man.
You know what I'm trying to say?
No, it is.
I like not being the only one. I like not being the only one preaching it. I like it.
There's no point in me feeling some kind of way like, fuck England.
You can tell
Imagine me being in yard on some, fuck England business. You understand? On some
You can tell you're not walking with a
I can't be on that, bro. I can't be on that, bro. You get me?
The way I was able to adjust to being able to cut the crap and tell people the rawness was forced, in a sense of life forced me to. So life has this weird way of, if you want something and you keep, or you either want it consciously or even subconsciously, but you don't act on it, for me anyway, life pushes me there. Hence the same thing with the move. I always wanted to move to LA, thought about it, life pushed me there almost. The taking off the mask was something I realistically had always wanted to do, but it was stuck. Like the mask was stuck, so you can't get it off because it's too much built on it. The change for me was based on hitting rock bottom, having nothing left, and then realizing that there's still value in you. Forget the people. There's still value in you. So now you've realized that you're the value, so then rebuilding without having reliance on the things and realizing that it's just all in you. That for me was the key to it. And then the real shift was just realizing that, wait a sec, I'm that sick that I can tell you all that I failed and still be sick, that's it now. Overall, what I've learned from my time in Dubai is to detach from things, is that the value is in you and not the things, again, same kind of thing. Slow down life. Like Dubai is much more, like, just slow down. Like, it's just on our own pace. Get shit done, say no to things, because living in a place where there's so much to do, if you don't master that, you're doomed. So saying no to things, and yeah, I'd say they're the main things. Like, yeah, Dubai has really helped me not care about, like, I don't, like, bro, like, before, you've seen it, a man might, someone I know, a peer or something, might buy a Lambo. I'm like, that's cold, man, I need to get a Lambo, bro. And then next thing you know, I'm on Auto Trader. I'm talking to the finance guy, I just wanna know, bro, that'll be my goal. Like, whereas in Dubai, it's like Lambos everywhere. I just don't care. Don't get me wrong, maybe that's not just Dubai, maybe that's age as well. But I just don't care, I actually don't care. My man's cool smart. People are buying insane things. Lambo is like a piss in the wind. And none of it affects me because there's so much of it. I feel like when something is small, we all want it, innit? It's like, no, I want that. But if it's just everywhere, we're like, nah, I'll do it when I'm ready. Do you know what I mean? And I think that's what Dubai does really well for me.
Yeah, I'll go to the next podcast to go chat off one, you know?
This car.
Imagine that.
Like, Dubai's amazing, but you can't get that. You know what we just got? Like,
Yeah.
holding the vibe. You
Yeah.
can't get that. All the art, you can't get it. That's why I do want to credit London. You can't get that. No, that was sick.
You seem happy with that one?
Yeah, very good, I can't lie. That convo was very progressive.
Yeah.
I think he even got very comfortable and he just started, but he had a little bit where he sounded like he was doing he was doing content like he was on the motivation thing.
Yeah.
It's mad as well, isn't it? You think you've been through a lot, everyone's been through a lot, but in a different way. Because he's a lot, it's not necessarily more than mine, more than yours, but it's a different a lot that is it's crazy, bro. See, one thing about me, my biggest inspiration for content always comes from people. I will, if I'm thinking, like, I can never go dry on content. Me and Cam always say, like, I never run out of bars. I can do content forever. Because I always got things that happen. Like, I could be talking to you, you might be talking to me about B&B or Airbnb. You might say something that was a frustration in the process, and I'm like, that's interesting. People must go through that, and then I'll flip it and just make content about it. Do you know what I'm saying? That's why I think a lot of people kind of don't have the same advantage as man, bro. It's hard for me to be affected by a lot of the new age stuff. Man's clashed 30 man, 40 man. Man are ready to do you over, bro. Like, if you say the wrong thing, it could go left. Like, once you go through that stuff, or having beef in the end just because you got pixel, or, you know, them little things that man went through. Because of that, I think, I look at the new age of stuff, I'm like, bro, you don't know how that felt. Do you know how important it was back then as a 13, 14-year-old that younger, I don't know, so-and-so rated you. Like, back then it was so important. So now we've passed that school, what do I care about the internet, bro? Like, but I think it gave my mad tough skin though, because now the new hierarchy, man, just don't care about it.
There's no such thing hierarchy. What does that mean, bro? Like,
do you know what I mean?
Don't exist no more. It's just mess. I think it's just a mess.
We go hitting road tomorrow, bro.
I know. Even when you said it a minute, I was like, oh yeah, shit, man's actually going on a road trip.
Doing road, bro. It's 4 podcasts in 24 hours, it's hard.
That's it, that's gold. That's gold. What, 2 a day?
Yeah, good start, man. Work rate, man. Anyway, next stop, Knightsbridge, Love Luxury, Adam Abraham. Let's see how this goes, man. Bro, what is this empire you have here, man? I didn't know about this until a few, but you know someone I know, Madeline.
Oh yeah, Madeline.
She spoke very well of you guys, Adam Abraham, I don't actually know Adam Abraham, but I've got a mutual friend with him who has opened up my eyes to what he does, and he's a G. That's what he is, yeah. He's a businessman. He runs Love Luxury, which are like the goats for buying and selling of luxury goods. And yeah, he's cold, man. He's got an empire.
So downstairs is like watches, bags, diamonds, jewelry, gold. So it's like luxury.
I've got my camera guy filming as well, yeah.
But upstairs we do property. Most of the people that come on to the shows I know or I work with. So when I had Charles, he's massive in finance. You know, a couple £100 million for finance for each company. Yeah. And then I've got sports trader, the director who got knighted by the Queen recently, got OBE.
Yeah, I think that's the one that I saw when I was a kid.
Today we have Trist Taylor We're not familiar with each other as yet, so we're freestyling today, guys. So let us know what you think
100%.
in the comments of this freestyle podcast.
Branding, marketing and sales, that is me in a nutshell, you know. Cut the crap is about like, tell the truth about business. Tell the truth. Stop like creating this narrative that it's always easy, that, you know what I mean, like everyone's just like, you just start a business and you're just rich. But a lot of entrepreneurs don't like talking about the losses. They only speak about the wins. So I'm on a mission to show people the truth about entrepreneurship, bro.
So the motivation, is it money or what was it for you?
So I was fortunate to make a lot of money at a young age. But I can't lie and say I was always money motivated. I wasn't. Like, I just wanted to just always build brands. For as young as I knew, I just wanted to build something. I didn't really care about. I've always been about empowering, getting a group together and showing them that they can do more. The money was a byproduct. This week that I'm in London is like, I'm here on a mission. Like, yeah, I'm back to see my family as well, but I'm here on a mission in the sense of to show, okay, cool, I'm from there. I now have built over there, and what I want to do is take that, package it, and make everyone realize that if you can work on yourself, work on a business, work on a brand, that is the new cool flex.
Something my father said to me, and he's my mentor and someone that I've looked up to throughout my whole life. He said, son, you know, you're the smartest, poorest person in the world. I said, what does that mean? He goes, you keep failing in businesses, which makes you really smart, but you're not a business person yet. So I said, Dad, but I keep failing in business, I'm poor, I've got no money. At that point, he said, but don't forget, the more you fail, is the closer you're getting to success.
100.
So you're failing so many times, and most people fail once and quit. So you failed. What happened after? And when I did succeed, I felt as if though now it's my run to keep succeeding. Yeah. So
that's where I am right now. That's where I am right now.
So at that point, so if there's any entrepreneurs out there, guys, don't forget, if you're failing, you are not failing. You are one step closer to success. So let's just talk about what happened just now. So basically, somebody just walked in. Mario has just walked in from downstairs. We've had a client that's just been robbed for 6 watches.
This just happened.
Blocked him off. Live. Yeah, blocked him off. Pull out a machete on him and just taken 60, 70 grand.
Man. This is like, firstly, like, hope he's cool, man. Like,
he's not hurt, so that's a great thing, you know, because he's a guy that comes in there a lot.
From someone who's left here for 3 years, this is not right though. Even though this is not right though. We keep saying, oh, but it's not mad. No, it's mad. That's not normal, bro. Like, we just got, the guys just, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't believe that's just happened now while we're here. That's mad. 2017, I had my Bentley got broken into, like 2 roads down.
Same.
Then I got then I had an S63. I parked it down at the hotel right next to Hyde Park. Did valet there. Went up to Manchester. Came back.
Smashed.
Broken in.
Yeah.
Then I had a range.
Smashed.
End of
Back
this
window.
road down there on the right.
Back window. Yeah.
Apple mat.
Same, my
coat,
one. Yeah.
The kid in the spirit. And this is why another reason I moved, because how successful can I get until I start feeling like I can't be successful where I live?
Of course.
Do you know what I mean? And that was starting to happen for me. Like, not again, I'm never humble as hell. I'm not the most successful. But I'm saying, like, I've been transparent about my wins, so people know where I am, and I'm very sociable too. I'm not like a hider. And I started realizing, bro, this city's getting crazy, bro. It's getting crazy. Like I said up there, and you was there. All the whole of the 20s up to what, like 28. I was up.
Yeah,
bro.
the mad run.
Mad run, like, do you know what I'm saying? There was no.
And at an age where it's actually like you get to mad enjoy it.
Yeah,
That's the main thing.
bro.
You had a mad
That's
run
so
at-
true.
in your 20s.
20s,
That's
like,
crazy.
a mad run, and I feel like coming through that run and then feeling the bottom again and then bouncing back, you just don't want to do it the same way anymore, man. My lowest point on this journey was realizing I actually have nothing left. I was broke again, which for me was mad uncomfortable because I hadn't been broke for so long. So I forgot what it was like to be broke, and I'm broke in a place where no one's really broke. So that was extreme. I would say that was my lowest point, and the reason why is because forgetting even the money, I couldn't see a light at the end of the tunnel, and I couldn't figure out a plan. Like, I'm the guy who always figures it out, but I felt like my power had run out. It was like when Wingardium Leviosa, like it wasn't working anymore. So I feel like what I then started overthinking was, can I ever do it again? Is it really in me? Maybe it was all just a fucking fugazi and maybe this is the end. How I cope with the pressure of expectancy or expectations based on me looking after people, do it. Like I think I had deluded myself at a young age to believe, maybe it's growing up with a single mom, and me being an only son for obviously a while, for 4 years, but feeling like because she had me so young and made so many sacrifices, feeling like, okay, I've got us. So you do your bit now, and I've got us. I think that's where it started. Then having a little sister, you become responsible as an older brother. Then all my other siblings are younger than me. So I think it started in the household. Then I become the leader of my friendship group. So, and then so on and so forth. So how I handle that is, I just think I've just signed up to it, man. Like I don't think there's a method. Just crack on, do you know what I mean? That's what I signed up to. I feel like it gives me a lot of drive and purpose too. Like it's not just one way. Like I think I want it. Like it makes me it gives me a massive why, and I think for what I want to achieve in this life, I need that why. Why not just give up? Impossible, because I will never die. That's why. Like I don't even understand that word. Do you know what it is, bro? My purpose is so huge. You've seen it yourself for how long? Like this isn't a new purpose. Like it's actually the same purpose. It's the same purpose you saw in the sales floors. It's the same purpose I had, or S remembers before even that, when I'm in the flat in Sydenham saying to the man, you lot are hard, bro. We should do this. It's the same purpose. The purpose is so huge, and I feel such a responsibility that I'm happy to feel, whether it be family, friends, a guy in the hood I don't even know, a follower, whatever, I have to keep on going. Because if I tap out, it's like, yeah, but no, my man tapped out though, and he was mad positive. He was always on the positive thing, he tapped out, so, do you get what I mean? So that's one thing. The other thing is, delusional, and I think all people of success do this. I have told myself that there's people out there that think I will give up. So because of that, I'm like, I'm never giving up. Do you get what I mean? And then lastly, I would say it's the why, innit? It's the family thing. Like my family don't even know how much I want for them. I haven't even signed up to how much I want from them, which can sometimes be the problem. And they don't even necessarily want what I want for them. But I've decided this is what I want for you. And because of that, when the obstacles come, I'm gonna keep going because I'm like, no, I gotta get this for them. Do you get what I'm saying?
My flex is just now, the business, but the business has got to be the flex. The business got to be bust down. We want the best videographers, we want the best edits, we want the best content. We want it to be a tour like the tour. Do you know what I mean? That's the stuff that I don't care about that shit, man. Because they don't believe me by now, and it's a decade plus. But I know in their head it's like, here we go again. Yes, here we go.
Another
again.
idea, another
Yeah. Here we go again. Yes, yes, this is where we're going again. Yes. It's like I'm doing a podcast tour. No one's done it. Watch how I gas it up with this edit as well. I'm gonna make the podcast look crazy. What are you talking about? Why not? Why can't we? Well, we're not valuable people. Like, why not, man? Artists can do it.
Fires me up, man. Man are multi-talented people. We're building brands.
This is what I got this squad.
Come on, bro, cut the crap. Do you know what I mean? It's like,
Man just does business. It sounds like you're giving away so much. I don't know how you're making any money, bro.
I told you, he is perfect for this show.